Sarah and Chad started this journey together over 4 years ago when they met at a birthday party touring wineries in Livermore. While everyone was getting acquainted on the bus, Sarah overheard Chad expressing his disdain for sour cream and cheddar ruffles. When they finally locked eyes, Sarah said, "I would typically introduce myself, but I overheard you saying you didn't like sour cream and cheddar ruffles, so I don't think there's a point." They knew quickly after that they had a special connection. Over the years, they found true happiness in each other's company and shared many experiences. The growing of their circle of friends, their families becoming closer, and even the welcoming of their four-legged son Bosley into their home are just a few. We gather here today at this beautiful Tahoe location that holds a special place in both their hearts. It was here that on January 1st, 2021, while hiking, Sarah caught a glimpse of Bosley's shiny new collar, which read, "Will you marry my dad?" Chad proposed, and the rest is history.
I think the best way I can share what I feel about Chad and Sarah is by sharing my RSVP.
Look at your neighbor. Whoever's got the best fake laugh, hit me with that, right?
So Chad, you are lucky to have Sarah. She is the best and my favorite person in the world. She is so pretty and skinny. She is the funniest person I've ever met. I wish I was her. Okay? It's important to state, I did not do my RSVP. Sarah did my RSVP. Okay? But that works.
Some of you are probably thinking I am underqualified for today's proceedings. Not to worry. I was ordained by the Universal Life Church website several weeks ago, and I'm in good standing with the big guy upstairs, so we're good to go. More seriously though, the fact that so many of you are here today is a true testament to the abundant love and support that these two have. Welcome to an event that has been years in the making. My name is Alex Christensen, and I've had the experience of knowing Sarah for over 15 years, and the pleasure of knowing Chad more recently. On behalf of this beautiful couple and their families, I have the honor of thanking everyone for being here for this celebration of love.
To the guy that looks exactly like me. You and I know each other so well, Chad, that we could literally pretend to be each other. You've always been there to be the older brother. We spent so much time together that our bond is literally unbreakable. But off topic, there's two reasons I go to Chad. To get advice, or to confirm that that nose is actually bigger than mine. I measured mine with a tape measure from my lip out, and it's definitely half an inch smaller than that.
For those of you who are just getting to know Sarah, I think it's really important to know, because you wouldn't know this, that she's truly one of the most thoughtful and surprisingly sensitive people that you will ever meet.
I know your mom can't be here today, so we got my little charm.
Oh my god.
And it goes around.
Really?
It wraps around.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of other craziness that you'll see, but if you see her being sensitive and caring, like, that's a big deal.
This, I give you
A princess.
And
As Sarah made it clear she really liked Chad, I was invited to dinner. Chad cooked for us, and when Chase came home, and Chad said, "Dinner's on the counter." "Oh, great, thanks." Dylan came home, and Chad said, "I have your dinner on the counter." He's like, "Great, thanks." And I was like, whoa, this is pretty nice. He's actually looking after his brothers. I see you take care of Sarah too, and you are thoughtful and always caring for her. I'm so glad you are now a part of the family, and let me know if you need anything. Love you.
I honestly never believed I would ever meet someone that I would want to spend the rest of my life with. I became quite comfortable with being a designated third wheel with all of my close friends and their loved ones. I wanted to believe in marriage, and I liked the idea of it, but I didn't think that it was in the cards for me. Here we go.
Never was an early riser.
I remember one day Sarah telling me that with Chad, it was just easy. She had never known that it could be that easy with someone else. This was one of the most beautiful things in the world to me. Sarah was never searching for someone to be married to fill a void or check a box. She met Chad, and marriage became something that excited her rather than something that she felt was expected of her.
It's not lost on me and yours and Sarah's vows where Sarah said that, like, God bless the person that ended up with her, but we all felt comfortable with it, so I want to thank you for not only, like, being with Sarah. Thank you. She's beautiful and smart and funny and kind, and I'll get into that, but thank you for being with her.
There was actually someone out there made for me. And if he did exist, God have mercy on his poor soul.
All I know was Sarah was incredibly happy. I would frequently get calls from Sarah telling me how fun he and his family were, and that she loved his dog Bronx. Slowly, as their relationship strengthened, Sarah started talking about their future, about marriage, kids, and forming a life together.
Sarah, marrying you is the most sure I've been about anything. You changed my life for the better, and I'm so lucky to have met you. You are someone to admire, selfless, caring, thoughtful, and understanding. Most of all, your weirdness matches mine perfectly.
It's a way I've watched you change.
When you first texted me the day after meeting you, I had saved your name in my phone as Chad with 4 red flag emojis. For those of you who don't know what that symbolizes, red flags are signs that the person probably has a lot of issues, and you should avoid them at all costs. Some might think that means an invitation, and it's not. When you asked me why I saved you in my phone under that, I jokingly told you that it was due to all your red flags. When in reality, it was because after spending just that one day with you, I thought, well, I'm in trouble.
Honey, we got a moon that's full and a dance floor made of grass. Your blue eyes make me wanna make this evening last. Put on an old song, put on that new dress. Tomorrow's coming, but it ain't here yet. We got stars outside, just you and I got this feeling rising through the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you I was made to hold you. So lose your shoes and dance with me, dance with me, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight. Ooh, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight.
Oh my God!
This is all about conformity.
You know, I always try to hammer things home with Chad and how to deal with life and hard work. One of the ones literally I hammered into him was we were working out in the back deck one time on an 8-foot ladder. He was helping me. I working something up above with a ladder, with a hammer. I put the hammer on top of the ladder. Then I proceed to tell Chad to move the ladder. The hammer falls on his head. I get pissed at him for it. He's just come a long, long ways, and I'm really, really proud of everybody. So with that, congratulations. I wish you the best, all right?
I spent the first few months of our relationship trying to downplay my feelings in fear of scaring you off. I had to play the game, you know? I won. The red flag you really flew was that when I was going to introduce you to my friends and family, my fear wasn't whether or not they were going to love you, but whether or not they were going to love you more than me.
But Chad, I didn't expect you to find such a loving and beautiful and caring wife. And I'm glad it's your wife now, because you really need to lock that one down. And at the same time, it was amazing to watch you put all your chips into the pot and give it your all to be a wonderful husband. And it has changed you for the better monumentally. And I'm so proud of you and will always love you. And that's twice I said I love you, so that's 2 points past Dylan.
You were welcomed into the family, Sarah, way before you knew it. Way before this day. I'm glad that it's official. But Chad and Sarah, I love you, and I'm grateful that you are a part of our family.
You make my world brighter. You make me want to be a better person. And you make me laugh harder than I make myself laugh. Navigating through a once-in-a-century pandemic together, I learned that nothing in this life is certain. However, I can say without a shed of any doubt that I love you.
So if everyone could raise their glass really quick. This is to the ceremony that proves love is one of the most powerful things in our existence, and to follow it wherever it goes. Chad and Sarah, you guys are a prime example of that. Guys, I love you, and now this is gonna be like the second time I've ever hugged my brother, okay?
Chad, over the last few years, you've become family. You might not realize it, but when I FaceTime Sarah, my favorite thing is knowing that you're somewhere lurking in the background, ready to chime in. We adore having you at family events. Sarah's happier in your presence, and seeing how weird you two are together reinforces that you found each other for a reason. Your acceptance for Sarah for who she is, her idiosyncrasies, and your own comfort to be truly yourself are what we should all strive to find in a partner.
So let's raise a toast to Sarah and Chad. Cheers, we love you.
I will always love you, and I will love you more and more each and every day. I'm so proud to call you my husband. I'm not sure what I did to deserve you, but I vow that I will spend every day being the wife you deserve.
You're my best friend and give me everything I could have dreamed of in a wife. Looking back on how much we've grown together makes me excited for the future. You always have my back, and I promise to always have yours.
Happily and finally pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I love you. We did. We did. You did so good.